I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia. I announced to my parents one day that I was going to look for a teaching job in California, and my mother said to me, "You'll meet somebody, you'll get married, you'll never come home." So I went ahead and came to California for some job interviews and got my very first teaching job at Azusa Unified School District. And on my very first day of work, I met Vince. We didn't get married that day, but my mother was right.
And I remember that time very well because one of the reasons she came to where I was working at Azusa Unified was she wanted my job.
Yeah.
And she thought that she'd stick around and eventually I'd go away and go someplace else. And she found out very soon that I had no intention of going anywhere. So she had to go elsewhere to find a mobility job.
One of our early dates, Vince brought me to Cal State LA. It was for a professional meeting, so it wasn't much of an exciting date, but it was my first time on the campus of Cal State LA.
I got my bachelor's here at Cal State LA in 1972 and my master's here as well in 1974.
In 1986, I developed a course for the program and started teaching here as an adjunct.
She was teaching a night class.
Oh yeah.
And she'd be teaching sometimes on her birthday. And I would go into King Hall, find whatever classroom she was in, peek in the window, open the door slightly and shove a cake in, come in and talk her into having a party to stop lecturing and let's have a little fun.
When Vince retired, I thought, oh, what can I give him for a present? And I thought about what he cared about. And so I decided that it would be a good idea to raise money for a O&M program scholarship for students. So we had a party and people donated money and raised enough money to endow a scholarship. So we have the O&M program, Fazzi Family Scholarship. It's been a joy to be able to see students get a small scholarship to help them along in the program. Our son went through the orientation mobility program and graduated. And then our oldest daughter came here to get her master's degree in visual impairments. So our conversation around the dinner table is about Cal State LA and students with visual impairments, and it has been a really strong connection for us.